Yes, my sports to the bone people. Time to take a look at day 2 of that first test between West Indies and India. Now, as was expected, India, they took control of day 1. Yes. And they are looking to bat only once in this game. I tell you, they batted really well on day 2. Our bowlers, they were out there for the entire day. You know, only a few wickets we were able to pick up. As a matter of fact, only 3 picked up 3 wickets on day 2. And India, they have actually gone past the 162 that we made, and they now have a lead of 286. I don't know why, but bright and early on day 3 they can insert us to bat, because I doubt they need to play it safe and score any more runs, right? It's a lead of 286. I got a chance to see some of it in the early part of day 2, and then, you know, I woke up early and was watching some of it before work. Unfortunately, I don't have the luxury of sleeping during the day and watching the game at night, so I can only watch what I can watch, right? Because I still need rest to go to work. But I'm going to go through the scorecard. I know a lot of people didn't worry to stay up to watch it, so I will spend a little bit of time going through the scorecard for you guys. So 162 is what we made. We went through that yesterday. India, they finished day 1 on, I think they had 120 something for 2, right? And they went in on day 2. Well, they finished day 1 on that 128 for 2. They went in on day 2 and they took that all the way up to 448 for 5. Yes, 448 for 5, my viewers and subscribers. And I mean, you know, I don't think we had expected to really run through their batting because of what we have available to us with the ball. You know, even when you have your full strength bowling lineup, it's very difficult to really pin India down in India, right? So 448 for 5 of 128 overs, and both, you know, we had a couple of guys getting centuries. 128 overs to get 448, right? Remember a few months ago, Coach Darren Sammy was saying that the aim is to have his team batting at least 150 overs, right? That batting at least 150 overs. So for India, KL Rahul, he scored an even 100. So 100 of 197 balls. He had 12 fours in that knock. Strike rate of 50.7, right, 6. So he did pretty well there for himself, securing a century. One thing is almost for certainty, my viewers and subscribers, whenever a team comes up against West Indies, at least 1 or 2, sometimes 3 guys will be walking away with centuries. I think at the beginning I said that 2 guys got centuries. Actually 3 of them. Didn't remember that Jadeja brought up his century shortly before the close of play, right? Shubman Gill, the captain, made 50, right? 50. He was left. He and KL Rahul, I think they were the ones that were not out on day 2. At the end of day 1, you know, Rahul going on to get a century, and Shubman Gill getting that 50. Joel, the wicketkeeper, getting 125 of 210 balls, 15 fours and 3 sixes. I was listening to it this morning, and I think they said he's like what, the 6th Indian wicketkeeper batsman to get a century against West Indies, right? And then Ravindra Jadeja, the vice captain, he was afforded the opportunity to bring out his, you know, his sword wheeling celebration, right? 104 of 176, 5 sixes and 6 fours. Right, Washington Sundar not out, and 9. He and Jadeja, they are there. So I don't know. Probably they are going to go out there early on day 3. Look to get another quick, you know, another quick 30-40 runs and bring it over 300. I don't know. They probably want to play it safe, but if they want to get an early couple of days, I would tell them to just stop from now and let us bat. right? Give us the opportunity to bat. Now, bowling for us, Jaden Seals, 19 overs, 2 maidens, 53 runs, 1 wicket, carrying the thing. I saw him bright and early on day 2, and we lost an opportunity. I think it was the first or the second over that Seals was bowling on day 2. He got the edge off. I think it was Rahul. He got the edge, but the slip was too far apart, right, from the keeper, and it just went. It was a healthy edge, right? And as a result of that, nothing. It didn't work out for us. Hyoan Lane bowled 15 overs, 38 runs. Justin Graves, he had 12 overs, 4 maidens, 59 runs. Jamel Warwick and the vice captain, 29 overs, 5 maidens, 102 runs, and he picked up 1 wicket. Kari Pierre got 1 for 91 from his 29 overs with 1 maiden. Ruston Chase, the captain, 2 for 90 from his 24 overs with 3 maidens. So that is how things are looking, my viewers and subscribers. I can't really see us getting out of this one. I think this has defeat written all over it. But as the loyal supporters like to say, it's called cricket. The ball is round, anything can happen. So, let's keep our fingers crossed that our guys will go out there and bat 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 and draw the game. Highly unlikely, but we shall see. I mean, even before the game started, we heard the captain saying that right now, they don't have anything to lose because no one is expecting them to do anything. So, it might sound away in the sense that he might believe that there's no trust, or people don't think they are capable. But I would say that fans are watching and they are wishing for the best, but we're not expecting anything too good. Because you cannot expect us to really believe that you are going to win, or believe that you are going to compete at a certain level when we are following the history and we are following where you are at, right? I think it's really unfair to think that to want to believe that the fans should be thinking that yes, we're going in 50-50. We can't do that. We cannot do that. Obviously, as fans, we are passionate, we are emotional, we want our team to win. But if we're logical and we have sense, we know that it's highly unlikely, right? It's highly unlikely that we will win. But at the end of the day, we went to Australia and a lot of people didn't give the team any chance, right? This team is probably not together as that one in Australia was. We had the surprise element also on our side. So, once again, I am leaning towards my regular viewers and subscribers that we're able to stay up and watch the game in its entirety. Did we really force India on the back foot? How was it easy pickings? Because the overs that I saw, the few overs that I saw before I went to bed, and when I woke up this morning, runs in a leak. They were leaking runs. So I'll definitely want to hear from you guys. Big up.